Man, today was a rough day for me. So I'm gonna start with the idea that I had for crude oil overall. Daily was bearish, right? We had a close below a daily. I decided to enter this trade. This was premature. I'll be 100% honest. If we're looking also at the delta, that kind of gave me, I would say confirmation to take it. I did add more to the position once I got what I would consider a BOS, increased volume, but it didn't work out. Not for this one. Once again, I decided to give my trade idea another opportunity for sales on oil. However, I failed to recognize that the delta was showing me that price was starting to push as well as being absorbed. This was a redemption scalp, and yeah, it didn't work. Sales were just not in play for me today. Finally, the fourth and last trade. Now, I want you guys to pay close attention to the delta. Delta was clearly showing absorption on top of the fact that it was also showing the price or the volume was pushing price higher. Okay. However, big picture daily is bearish. So this was a counter trend trade failure on my part. So this is 6:38 right now p.m. for me Eastern time, and this is kind of the aftermath of what happened. As y'all can see, the daily, the previous 2 days were bearish, but we did nothing. Granted, I will also say that there wasn't a catalyst, and I should have reduced my overall my limit of losses to maybe just two. Just knowing that. Here is the price action for how the 4 hour again. We were seeing that it was coming down. You guys can see I got stopped out there off of the 5 minute. I was really expecting price to come down. Price closed below. This was that premature trade that I mentioned earlier. Price broke up. Again, gave me another false entry at this point in time. If I paid closer attention to my delta at that point, right, because I'm looking at volume as well. The volume is, I mean, it's pretty small, right? At this point in time, it's 835, but the bearish candles were small too. All of a sudden, we had larger volume coming in. We also had delta, even though we were below negative, right, or sells. We have more sellers in the market. It appeared, right. I gotta keep in mind that at that point in time, we kind of broke, structure here, and as again, if we keep looking at this, right, we see that there is some kind of absorption happen. So buyers were coming at this level, and yeah, they were taking holding. They were holding onto this price. Moving to gold, same thing. We can see, this 4 hour level is where the most amount of volume was traded. And I entered here at the close at 10:25 when we closed below this 4 hour zone. Premature trade. This is not a good trade. This is not a good trade. In the heat of the moment, I thought there was a good chance for price to continue to come down because on the 15 minute at that time, right? I want to say where we at, right here. So we had closed like this candle right here. So this for me, I'm like, okay, look, like we created a low, a higher low, and we're gonna keep pushing down. And yeah, the lack of a catalyst, definitely, that's why. My mentor had also warned us, hey guys, be careful. I wouldn't be looking at gold, especially I wouldn't be looking to sell at this level because there's no catalyst. Well, definitely feel like a goofy because not only did I enter prematurely, I got stopped out. And even if I would have waited for a proper entry, which this isn't good, this candle here is probably the valid candle to enter. But as soon as I would have entered, I mean, you guys saw what happened next. We would have got stopped out. So yeah, just overall, it was a rough day. I think I lost like around $384. Not my best day. Definitely a lot of mistakes were made, but your boy's gonna continue to grind it out. Just to let you guys know too, I ended up canceling both of my Apex accounts. I ended up gambling the one that I was currently on. Uh, I'm seeing so much denies when it comes to payouts. So many traders getting denied, and as much as I wanted to hit that 6K more as a mental block that I'm gonna overcome, I genuinely want to get paid. I've been working so hard for 4 years, and I'm only getting better. And I just figured, man, this is not worth it. Like I already dumped so much money into Apex and their accounts, and just for them to be pulling the rug on people, and I don't think it's fair. And I just figured the only thing we can do is the customer is you got to speak with your wallet. So I'm done with Apex, completely moved on. Currently, your boy is trading with Topstep. I pray that the Lord may help me, that through His grace, I may be able to pass this 50K evaluation, come to my first payout, and hopefully have a long, good relationship with Topstep.